Hello everyone, the Shadow Picture here and you're watching All Things Nintendo. Today we'll be talking about why Mario Party is the best intro Mario spin-off game. Mario Party is a game released on the N64 back in 1998 in Japan and the rest of the world in 1999. And it has to be the start of my favorite Mario spin-off game in my opinion because it introduced some of the gameplay aspects in future party video games. This game should have been the Mario multiplayer series in my opinion, and this video will tell you why. Remember, this is based off of my opinions and my opinions only, so please don't take offense at what I say that you don't agree with. Mario Party has to be a game series that Nintendo has never done before with their prior Party series. The premise is simple. 4 players take turns rolling a dice and going around the board trying to collect the most coins and stars while playing a minigame at the end of everybody's turn for a chance for players to get coins so they can pay for stars or other stuff for them to win. At the end of each game, the game gives the players bonus stars based on how they played the game. The game star is awarded to who won the most coins in minigames. The coin star is awarded to who collects the most coins during the main board. And the happening star is awarded to who landed on the most happening spaces. Out of all the Mario spin-off games, this has to be the most original out of all of them. Mario Kart is basically F-Zero, but they added Mario for the cash grab. Mario Golf, Tennis, Baseball, and Strikers are games based off of NES games called Golf, Tennis, Baseball, and Soccer. Yes, these are the official names for these games, with some of that Mario charm. Paper Mario and Mario and Luigi are role-playing games where they're based off of Earthbound, Fire Emblem, and Pokemon, etc. And Dr. Mario is basically a Mario skin of Tetris. And to add to why Mario Party is an original idea is that the minigames to keep it distinctive from its competitors. Following the premise, Mario Party has 4 players going around a board, landing on spaces, and playing a minigame after each turn. It's super easy to understand the gameplay. Blue spaces gives you 3 coins, red spaces make you lose 3 coins, green question mark spaces is a happening space, red exclamation space is a chance time, mushroom space gives you an extra turn or you lose one, the Bowser space is where Bowser makes or breaks your game, and the star space is where you spend 20 coins to get a star from Toad. The game tells you what buttons to press during the board game and during the minigames, albeit you can't practice like you can with the future games. Heck, Mario Party is one of those game series where every game tells you how to play the game within the game so the player can be comfortable with the mechanics, potentially forcing the player to create strategies for them to win. Super Mario Kart doesn't tell you the controls, and my muscle memory of modern Mario Kart games makes me a little confused for that game's controls. Paper Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga kinda have controls, but the games can be a little challenging for some players. Not for me though. The sports games are like the RPG ones with easy controls and with some challenging parts, but it's faster pace. And Dr. Mario is basically easy but hard to win at some parts. The boards has to be the most diverse for the first game in a spin-off Mario series on paper because in practice these levels are mediocre at best. What I like about these boards is that every playable character has a represented location. Super Mario Kart's locations are not that interesting and original because most of them are based off of Super Mario World. Mario Golf, Tennis, Super Mario Strikers, and Mario Superstar Baseball have interesting locations, but not every playable character has their own location. Paper Mario and Superstar Saga has interesting locations, but they're not as iconic. Mario Party's boards are unique and have different gameplay styles to make them distinctive from each other. For what can I assume, I'm guessing the difficulty is based on how easy it is to navigate. DK's Jungle Adventure is based on jungle hijinks from Donkey Kong Country. I'm surprised that this is the first board in the series is not based on Mario, but whatever. It's one of the better boards. The happening space is where a boulder rolls down and whoever's in its path goes all the way to the start and gets 3 coins. Peach's birthday cake is a reference to the cake Peach promised Mario in Super Mario 64. This is one of the linear boards and the only board in the game to not have a boost space. This board forces you to choose seeds to avoid Bowser because Toad never moves. So once you collect a star, you have to go around the board to collect another star, assuming there is no items in play. The happening space is whoever lands on one, they can plant piranha plants that steals a star from an opponent who lands on the same said space. Yoshi's Tropical Island is based on Yoshi's Island, and I wish that there was a 3D Yoshi game for the Nintendo 64. The board is mostly linear with the exception of switching islands where you have to pay thwomps to switch islands. Speaking of switching islands, whoever lands on a happening space, Toad and Bowser, switches islands. Strategy wise, this has to be the best board for that reason. The luck factor is extremely high and you're hoping that you're at the best place at a certain time. Wario's Battle Canyon is a battlefield themed board, and I wish that there was a 3D platform war themed Wario game for the Nintendo 64. You know, I wish Nintendo made a lot more games with their franchises at the time for the Nintendo 64, so all of these games can become classics. Back on topic. The way to navigate is to use cannons to go to another area of the board, passing a bomb, similar to how pink bombs are in Super Mario 64. The happening space is a cannon rail switch where it takes you backwards. Luigi's engine room takes place in an engine room. Nah, really? Every turn the red and blue doors go up and down, which can make the board extremely hard to navigate, especially if you're in the infinite loop at the top left corner. If you want to change the door patterns, you can land on a happening space, or you can go to a Piss Duan and pay them 20 coins. Mario's Rainbow Castle is based on either Tower of the Wing Cap and Wing Mario over the Rainbow from Super Mario 64. This board is similar to Peach's Birthday Cake and Yoshi's Tropical Island gameplay wise. The way this board is similar to Peach's Birthday Cake is that it's a one-way board with some options along the way and Toad never moves locations. And the way this board is similar to Yoshi's Tropical Island is that whoever lands on the happening space is that Toad and Bowser swap positions, except they're in the same location, causing the player to be there at a certain time if they want to get a star and not lose 40 coins for no reason. Landing on a happening space or not, if the player reaches the tower, they go back to the start and the tower turns around. Bowser's Magma Mountain is one of the 2 unlockable boards in the game where you have to pay 980 coins to play after playing all of the other boards at least once. It's located in an active volcano with a one-way path where you can take shortcuts that benefits the player. If anyone lands on a happening space, every blue space turns red for a good 2 turns. An Eternal Star is the last board in this game where the player has to collect 100 stars to unlock. The board is located on a broken star where the players go around the board to collect stars from Koopa Kids instead of Toads. This has to be the worst board in the game. It's hard to navigate. Trying to buy a star is risky because you have to roll a higher number than Koopa Kid, and if you don't, he'll take a star from you. And the happening space is where if one person lands on it, everyone teleports back to the start. What I like about the first Mario Party is that it's very customizable with almost every mode in the game. The way you play party mode is that you choose how many players are playing, what characters you're choosing, who are the CPUs, their individual difficulty, what board to play, and how many turns you want. We haven't even gotten to the main gameplay yet. During the gameplay, you can choose any character and switch them between from being a player or CPU while choosing their difficulty. Just for the party mode alone has this much customization. There are other modes instead of just party mode. Minigame House is where you play minigames. Nah, really? Mushroom Shop is where you buy possibly any item in the game to where you can make party mode more fun and unpredictable. Mushroom Bake is where players can store their coins as well as stars and items. Option House is used to adjust the multiple options for the game. And Minigame Island is an adventure mode like mode where you play minigames to progress throughout the mode. This game is perfect for single player and multiplayer because there's things to do unlike the first game from the other Mario Spinoff series. Even though this is not my favorite video game soundtrack, the music in this game is outstandingly good for the Nintendo 64. The music is energetic and cheerful to where it has some of the most iconic pieces in the series. All of the minigame music fits perfectly with the minigame's atmosphere. 4 of the 6 remix music are from past Mario games is used for these minigames. Also, the board's music matches with the theme it fits with. DK's Jungle Adventure has a jungle theme type of music. Peach's Birthday Cake and Yoshi's Tropical Island has a happy theme music. Wario's Battle Canyon has a warlike music. Luigi's Engine Room has a factory/warehouse theme music. Bowser's Magma Mountain has his evil theme music matching Bowser's personality. And Eternal Star has this grand finale type of music because it's the last board in the game. My favorite music from this game has to be Mario's Rainbow Castle because I like how chill and calm it is, despite me liking hip hop and rap more. And the last reason why I think Mario Party is the best intro Mario Spinoff game is because of the social interactions. I might break a few rules where I'm not just talking about the first Mario Party. No pal, I'm talking about the whole series. We can agree that Mario Kart, Mario Party, and Super Smash Bros. Has to be Nintendo's 3 biggest multiplayer series because of what they brought into the table. Mario Kart makes power-ups and locations based off of Mario-related media. Super Smash Bros. Has Nintendo mascots fighting each other in stage based off of Nintendo games. And Mario Party has players taking turns going around a board collecting coins and stars while also playing mini games to help you get those coins and stars. All 3 of these series have one thing in common. It brings people together and forms new friendships along the way. Unlike Mario Kart and Super Smash Bros. Where you can build long-lasting relationships and have some minimal rivalries due to skill, Mario Party brings friendships on steroids due to the board luck and chance time. Playing this game with friends seriously will have some of the most funny and petty fights of all time. Something that you'll see in a reality TV show like Keisha's Birthday from Big Brother 10 and the entirety of Survivor Gabon. Speaking of Survivor, its 50th season is premiering in spring 2026 and I'm watching every episode live. Sorry, off topic. Like I said, Mario Party can bring more entertainment from the virtual world and in the physical world. Mario Party has to be Nintendo's best multiplayer series in my opinion because out of all the spin-off series Nintendo has brought out, Mario Party has more games for its series with 19, and only 12.5 of those games I care about. And to add on to why Mario Party is the best spin-off game, is literally the only spin-off series to have multiple of their games for one console. 3 for the Nintendo 64, 4 for the GameCube, 2 on the Wii, and 3 for the Switch. Got nothing else for this video. If you guys want more entertainment, like, subscribe, and I'll show more Nintendo content just like this. I'm the Shadow Picture and I'll see you guys very soon. Later.